Pixal3D claims it can turn one image into a 3D model, but I was able to do a generation to see how well it actually did. And today we're going to find out if it's worth using Pixal3D or not. Before we get to the demo that I was able to do, let's talk about what Pixal3D even is. Pixal3D, well, is a image to 3D model where you take a picture, you can turn it into a 3D model. What makes this different than other image to 3D models is that, well, you can actually use this and it looks very close to the picture that you used. Other 3D models don't really capture the true essence of the image, and it becomes like a similar looking idea of what the image is and not a true duplicate in a 3D space. And we'll even show some head-to-heads between Pixal3D and some other big image to 3D models like Trellis 2 and HY3D v3.1 to show you just how well they can actually compare against the other top image to 3D models. But here are some examples that they made here, where you see they have this turtle, this castle, and this chest. All images are on the left and the 3D model is on the right. You can see it looks really close to, well, the actual image. See that they even have this humanoid woman, this palm tree, and this kind of castle on top of an island. And I think it looks pretty good. This is gonna be really good, used for game assets or something that you maybe put into Blender for different materials. I think there's some really good examples down here where you see this fruit basket, this flowers, and I think this little court gesture looking robot. All very unique looking images, but the 3D models are pretty spot on. The only thing I see here that looks kind of off is that the images don't look very crisp. It looks like it maybe need like an upscaler or something else to really bring these images to life. But they even have more than that. They have this living room set where it made a 3D image of the living room, and even a 3D book and kind of desk items with this look like a radio on top and a pencil holder. Even these chairs and even this kind of Japanese art, all able to make 3D images from that one image. It looks pretty good. And before we head towards the comparisons to see how well this does compared to the other ones, I want to show you the demo that I was able to do. Right now, you can use this for free, or at least freemium or free-ish right now on Hugging Face. And I was able to test out this. I did a video, I did an image of Itachi, the one perched on top of the pole. And I actually did a video that was inspired by this image using Cdance 2.0. If you want to watch that video, you should definitely check it out. It's on the channel, but I used it to try to make a 3D image of it. And I click upload and generate, and well, this is what it came out with. It's not too bad, but it's kind of iffy. It didn't seem like it was as crisp as I thought it was going to be, but it's not bad at all. One thing to note about this is free, but when I try to download it or make another generation, I got hit with the Hugging Face paywall. So if you want to make more than one 3D image, you're going to have to pay for it. It's not that bad. It's $9. I was thinking about paying for it, but I don't do a lot of 3D work. So I was thinking it may not be right for me, but it could be right for you. And why I say that is because, well, with these comparisons where you see Pixal3D goes head to head with Trellis 2 and HY3D v.3.1, where you see they had like this input of this kind of old timey but slash futuristic computer, and you see how well Pixal3D, Trellis 2, and v3.1 actually did. I think Pixal3D is really close to what the image actually looks like and preserves it and how it would actually look. Even like the back of it has TV vibe. You can see that the notch at the top looks more in line with what it is versus Trellis with the clock. And v3.1 or HY3D looks the furthest from it, but they're all not bad generations. This one with the pizza, I think is, well, maybe a really great example, because we see here with Pixal3D, it has those, well, not really burnt, but like crispy edges, even preserved in the 3D model. We don't only see that with Trellis 2, and HY3D looks like some type of 2-year-old, 3-year-old made a video generation or a 3D generation. It does look bad, but not really something that looks close to the image that you want. We even see that here with like this treehouse thing and with the windmill house. Both of them look pretty good. I think Trellis 2 and Pixel3D are definitely the best. HY3D, it's not bad, but I would definitely say those are the best two looking ones. They even have one with this chair in the city, and even this picture of a family picnic. And I think all of them look pretty good, but we clearly see why Pixel3D stands out. And basically, Pixel3D stands out because of the method that they use. So most 3D models generate using a canonical pose, which has its drawbacks where it doesn't have that realism that we see with a lot of the images. Where the 3D model doesn't look as real as the image, to preserve the look and feel of it, but it creates a 3D object, which is still impressive. But what Pixel3D is does a 3D reconstruction, where Pixel3D does a generation where the pixels are aligned, which makes the image just way more accurate to the image. And I think this is pretty cool. I think it would definitely help you save on different game assets or any type of 3D project that you may have going on. But tell me what you think. Do you think that this is the best, or at least one of the best open source 3D models right now? Or do you think that it could still use a little bit more work? But if you want to keep up with the latest and greatest AI news and see cool demos and different workflows on how to use AI, you should definitely like and subscribe. With that being said, your boy Dexter out.